Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercraft 67, and today I'm doing part 2 of my design team project for Sue at Paper Inspirations. My original project for my design team project, creative design team project, was a little journal that I have put together using the Kathy Holden paper pad and the ephemera that I received from Sue in my June bundle. I will link below, there's 2 videos, I'll link below the unboxing and I'll link below the part 1 where I did a flip through of this journal. But today the paper pad, the Kathy Holden paper pad is the green and blue palette sampler. So I did my first journal with all the green toned pages, and now today I'm going to work with the blue tone pages. So my cover for my little journal I have made with a window envelope, and I have cut the window envelope down to 7 inches by 4.5 inches, and I'm basically just going to do some collage work. So I've picked from the paper pad all the blue toned pages, and yeah, I just thought we will just put some down, just do a little bit of collage. These are beautiful papers. They have a lovely feel to them, a very soft, smooth feel. And there are some beautiful colour combinations in this paper pad. So, yeah, let's just get on and do a little bit of collage. So these are the 3 main pages that I'm going to, 3 main page designs that I'm going to work with this morning, today, to cover my journal. And I've also just picked some random bits and pieces, some book page and some pattern, sewing pattern paper and some coffee stain paper, just in case we want something something extra to the patterning. Like with this one here, I did the pattern paper, but then I also did some music paper and coffee stain paper and things like that. So all I'm really going to do is collage. So let's have a little look-see. Now this one here is really lovely. It's got there's blues and greens and reds, oranges, and a bit of sort of coffee stain. So all I want to do is just rip some paper and do some collage. So no right or wrong. I'm just going to basically give it a go. Just start doing it. So let's just go ahead. And how is everyone today? It's still very, very early here where I am this morning in Brisbane. My husband's left for work, and as per normal, I'm awake. So I thought, let's get in and get this done. So I'm taking that up to that window, and the window right up along that line there, just like that. I'm just going to tear that little piece off down the bottom. And then I'm going to come in just with a little bit of book page, I think. And just kind of go over the top of that. And if it goes over the edge, that's fine, because I can come back and trim it nice and flush to the edge of my envelope when I'm finished. So let's bring in another patterned page just to kind of go on the edge there. And I'll cut that down to about there. And I'm just ripping. I'm just using my ruler to rip. I'm just going to put that on that edge there. And yes, glue everywhere. And I'm just going to lay that down straight over the top of that. Just like that sort of thing. And I'll trim this little edge off here. And then I might just put this bit of music paper down in this bottom section. Just like that. And just put that over there. And I've just got this little piece here left. And we might just do something like that. Just like that sort of thing. And then we'll work on the front. Now, I love this roses print. I think that is beautiful, and I think that would look really nice there. So we want to trim it down at about there, hoping that is straight. Pretty good, close enough, but I just think I've got some book page here. And I'm just going to lay that down there. Just like that. I'm just trying to keep it above my window. And then that can go down there like that. And we'll put that one down. When I first started working with this paper pad, I did get a little bit tripped up because it was not colours that I usually work with. But the more that I've played with it, I do really think, even though everything is very different, it does all sort of work together quite well. So I have very, very much enjoyed working with the Kathy Holden. And I'm just going to pop that one across there like that. And then we've just got one more little bit here, and I do have this little, if I can pick it up, this little scrap piece here, and I kind of like that right there. Just like that. Alright, so that is our outside done. Well, not done, the base layer put down. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim out along the edge of my envelope. Make it a bit straighter. That. And then the same along this top section. Down here. And then down this little edge. Just like that. I bought this glue the other day from my $2 store, and I don't think it's the best glue, to be honest. It doesn't seem to stick down very well. Anyway, we'll press ahead. Alright, so that's the outside. So now I'm just going to fold that back along there like that. And then we'll go into the inside. Now, I'm just referring back to what I did on this one. Yeah, I don't think I collaged as much in this section. So I'm going to use this full piece here, and we might just put like a bit of book page or something down that side. That kind of thing there. So let's do that. Put this one. Down there like so. This bit of book page here, we'll just put down that edge. Like that. And again, I'll just come back and trim that along the edge to neaten it up. And you're not going to really see much of this bottom section because I will put a pocket down on that side, like I've done inside of this one. I did a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back, so you won't really see much of this bottom section, but we'll cover it anyway because you never know, plans can change. Just pop that there, and I'm just going to again trim this up down this edge. Gluey scissors. Just like that. And then we'll go over onto this side as well. And on this side, I think I might use some of this one. Take it to about there maybe, a little bit further along, just trying to kind of marry it, yep, just like that to the edge of that window. And I'll just put the glue down right up to there. This piece down. Like that. Oh, glue everywhere. And then I do like this bit of patterned paper just to kind of mute that, but I might keep that for the front yet. What have we got? Oh, here's a bit of wallpaper that could go over there. I'm just going to trim that just a bit. Trim that just a bit. How does that fit? Not quite. That's better. And we'll just pop that one down now. something along this top section. What have we got? A bit of the rose print again, maybe. I don't know. Bit of music paper. Or book page. What are we going to play with? I haven't got much music paper left. Might do the book page, maybe. And I like that jagged edge, so I'll do that and then I'll trim it from the top. Okay. Lay that one down along the top there. And then in this bottom section, what have we got? I might do again, you're not going to see much of this bottom section because of the pocket. So I might not waste the patterned paper as such. I might just use some of my book pages and things like that for this bottom section because the pocket will go straight over the top. I'll do that. And then again at this little bottom section, what's that, little bit of coffee stain paper or some more book page, maybe something like that. And like I said, you're not going to see much of this section down the bottom here, so I might just pop that straight over the top just to cover over that join. Just like that. Alright, now I'll trim that lot out. All these little scraps of patterned paper, I'll keep all of that because that will come in handy when we're doing some ephemera. Alright, I'll just clean up a bit. Okay, so that's our outside, that's our inside. Now on the outside, I'm just going to put a little bit of sort of pattern paper just to mute it down just a little bit. I like that idea. Just going to lay that just randomly. Just like that, and I wouldn't mind a little bit more just on this front section here. Just trying to pick, there's just a little piece there. Just to kind of mute it down, just that little bit, just to give it a little bit, once it dries, just to give it a little bit more texture. Just like that. And now, I didn't even think to grab my stamps. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm just grabbing some stamps, but I really just want to play with this one, my Darkroom Door stamp, the number melody. So yeah, I just want to just put some stamping down just to give it sort of a little bit more something. And yeah, just stamp randomly. You can hardly even see it, but it's just there. then I'll do a bit more on the back. Like I said, you can hardly even see it, but it just adds it to it somehow. Just like that. And I might just put a little bit of something up the top there. Just like that. Now I'm not gonna stamp on the inside because you won't see much of that once pockets and everything have gone in. Okay, so again, I'm just going to fold back along that crease line. Give it a nice tight, just like that. All right, so that is our cover done, collaged. Put these away for a minute. Have a sip of coffee. Okay, so I've just picked little pieces of ephemera. I've made an ephemera, a little pocket out of a piece of ephemera. Put a little stamp up here. I can't do it on camera, but I will do all the messy sewing around the cover, as I have done here, all that really shabby sewing all the way around. And I do want to put some book corners, but I can't put the book corners until I've done the sewing. So I might just grab from the ephemera, if I can find it, that little journal piece. There they are, right there. So I'm going to cut one of those. I think they're so sweet. And I'm just going to ink around the edge of that. And like I did with the other one here, I'm just simply going to stick that down onto there. And I might use something a little stronger than glue stick for that, because they are quite a thick die cut. And I'm just going to pop that right there, about like that. And as for our pocket, that's really sweet. I know that's an all-in-one, but I could cut that down. That could be really cute. Or this one could be really cute as well. That would make a nice big pocket. Right, so I'm not going to stick that down right at this minute, because I will want to sew around that little pocket. But that is what we would do on the front. I do have a paper clip, so I'm just going to clip that in place there like that. And then, as I've done with this one, I'll sew around it and then fill it full of more of the ephemera die cuts. And now we might sort out our pages. Now in this one I put 6, I think it was, 1, 2, it's all stuck, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 pages. So I'm just going to use the coffee stained lace paper that Sue gave me as part of my kit. Now that's not, I can't remember how I did it. Did I do it this way? That way's a bit short. So I think it went that way, and I just have to trim off some of that edge. So I'll get one sort of leveled up, and then I will go ahead with the other 2. So just to make sure that that is straight, I'm just going to use the grid lines on my mat just to really level that up well. And I will bring it down at around about 25.5. So rip that off. And then we'll do the same on this side. Just level it up with my grid lines, only because I'm not very good with straight lines, and even that one I think I've mucked it up a bit. So we'll take it to about there. Alright, so that's the sizes of our pages. And I've got some beautiful offcut there, which will work really well with our ephemera. And I'm going to use that one, which is gorgeous. I'll use this one and this one. So that'll be our 6 pages. So again, I'm just going to put these two together and try really hard to just keep that all together and trim it down to size. And then again on this one here. Alright. And then I'll fold them in half like we would for a normal signature. Just like that, so pop them in amongst, pop them in between each other. And then they will go in there like that. Now again, I'm not going to sew them into place just yet, because I do want to do the sewing around the book, the cover, machine sew around the cover, around the little window. I want to machine sew around my little pocket, and then I will pop those in place with a pamphlet stitch. And that is the first part of our little journal left. So that's how this one started. And then just with the added ephemera and decorated pieces, yeah, clipped on and so forth, it becomes quite a nice little journal at the end. All right, so there we go. That's our first part. It is a shame that I can't sew on camera. I can't edit my videos, otherwise I could probably do a lot more. But anyway, that's a start, part number 2 of my creative design team project for Sue at Paper Inspirations. So yeah, next time we come back, we will put some pockets in the front and the back, and we'll sort of decorate some of the pages throughout the journal. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Wednesday now today. The weeks are just chuffing along. It's getting, yeah, we'll be wrapping Christmas presents before we know it. All right, everyone, please stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.